Hey everyone, welcome back to Beach Angel Tarot. I am here to do a pick a card on our manifestation. So if you're manifesting something and you want a little guidance on that manifestation, something that Spirit wants you to know about it, or something that you can add to the energy, or just a message on its delivery, something's going to come through about something you're manifesting. So if you want to focus on the unicorn poo, the Coca-Cola, or the Hershey Kiss, do so now. Or if you have 3 different manifestations, pick one for each. Focusing on the unicorn poo, the Coca-Cola, and the Hershey Kiss. Undercurrents. And the undercurrent message is visualize abundance. This is a message for everyone, and this is like a tip or a hint to get into that maybe daily practice of visualizing abundance. So you may want to, in your mind, just see a lot of money or coins, or leaves on a tree because there's an abundance of leaves on trees. Anything that there's an abundance of, that you can really get into a connection with in your third eye, in a daydream, in a visualization. Also, you can look at images online of things that are in multitude like that. Okay, so we have visualize abundance. I'm going to read from the booklet. Pretend that the car you are in is filling up with gold coins. Fantasize about finding a pirate's long-forgotten treasure chest. Visualize what you want. Get creative. It can be symbolic or even vague. The universe will get you what you need in its own unique way. So that is a hint, clue, tip to us all, is to get into a daily practice, or as much as you possibly can, of visualizing abundance. And they gave a couple ideas. Pretend that the car you're in is filling up with gold coins. Fantasize finding a pirate's long forgotten treasure chest, and then you can kind of in your mind open it and see all the stuff inside of it. Visualize getting what you want. Get creative. It can be symbolic or even vague. The universe will get you what you need in its own unique way. And that's also another message there. The universe will get you what you want in its own unique way. It's not to say that we don't need to be involved in it coming, but it would be like, I always like to use the restaurant. Like, you're ordering your meal. You've ordered it. You don't go back there and quiz the chef and watch what he's doing and get involved in completing your order. You enjoy your meal. You enjoy your company. You enjoy the table, the surroundings, the waiting. You actually enjoy the waiting, right? And then your meal comes. So it's like putting that order in and putting that the time in that you're waiting for it to come to you with other things. You're talking about other things, you're thinking about other things, and then there your meal comes. So it's to kind of get into that energy in regards to our manifestation as well. So I like that as a reminder. So those for that pick the unicorn poo, what is the message about your manifestation? And it is stay the course. So don't give up. Keep going. You're on the right track. I like the visual. It kind of reminds me of Yamayai. And I'm going to find it in the book. Here we are. And it says, do not give up. Great things are right around the corner. You are on the right track, so keep going. It is important right now to stay positive and pay attention. Things are happening. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Say, stay tuned into what you're visualizing. Stay tuned into the way you're thinking, I feel, because this feels like a Queen of Swords to me. And, Swords is all about the mind, and I feel like you are, in the right mindset. So keep thinking those positive things that you're thinking about your manifestation. Keep it in your mind and the way you are. Keep moving in the way that you're going. Stay tuned into the vibration that you're on, because you are making strides, and it's saying it's right around the corner. So this is a good confirmation for those that picked the unicorn poo. So for those that picked the Coca-Cola, we have, you can build any life that you want. And another boat. I love this. This has got a strong Yamayai vibe for me. You can build build any life you want, sort of like Noah's Ark, maybe. Build a ship, right? You can build any life you want. So let's just see. What this one says, and it says, there is not only one path. You have choices, you have options. You can choose who to surround yourself with. You don't have to be friends with everyone. You can move in any direction. You can slow down or speed up. Your life is yours. Your responsibility is to yourself. You do not have to be unhappy, even if people tell you that this is the status quo. So it's like a lot of you can. It's a reminder that you and you alone are in charge, right? And so we can tell ourselves otherwise. Sometimes we can tell ourselves that we have to do this, we have to do that. Someone else has more control over our lives than we do, but that's simply not true. And that you can build the life you want. You have control over where you're headed, where you're moving in your life. So it's like a reminder, but I feel good energy. So not to get kind of stuck in thinking or victim mode, I feel like is the message here for this one. It's a reminder not to let anyone take control of the wheel of your ship of your life, and to not get stuck in a victim mode that you have to listen to or be unhappy, even if other people tell you that that's the norm, right? We don't have to live by other people's norms of unhappy. So if you pick the Hershey Kiss in regards to your manifestation, what is the message? And it says, leave room for whimsy. It's an interesting one. I don't know that I've ever picked that one before. I don't work with this deck a whole heck of a lot either, so that's not unusual. Leave room for whimsy. Just have to find it in the booklet. Oh, here we go. Leave space for magic. It needs wiggle room. It needs some flexibility and freedom. The word freedom is in all caps. How you leave room for whimsy is up to you. Draw or write without a preconceived notion. Edit with abandon. Take a day off and spend a day by yourself. Cancel that appointment and do something else altogether. Go find some fun or make it. So yeah, just do something. I feel like this group getting your manifestation off your mind a bit. And it's not to say not to focus on it, but I feel like it's become too serious. Something, because it's talking about needing freedom, needing wiggle room, needing room for leave space for magic. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to manifest on a timeline. I just feel like there needs to be some space created, and like an artistic flair to it a bit. Like, leave room for whimsy. It's up to you. Draw or write without a preconceived notion. So don't get a preconceived notion about how this will come to you. I feel like you're getting maybe too fixed on the how. And that's really not up to us. And we put our order in. We didn't go back to see how the chef, we didn't go see how he made it. I feel like you may be needing to sit at the table and color a little bit while you're waiting on your order from the universe with this one, and just kind of let it unfold in its own magical way. It's saying take a day off and spend a day by yourself. So spend a day away, or spend some time away from your manifestation. I feel like you may be too focused on it, looking at it too much, thinking about it too much right now, and it just needs some some room to breathe, all right, and some whimsical energy. So I love that, and I love the overall message for everyone is to visualize abundance in the ways that were mentioned back there. And so hopefully everyone has enjoyed this. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you have any suggestions for pick-a-cards, let me know as well, and I will be glad to do them. So angel blessings to everyone. Oceans of love.